Trying to give me a burp. I'm even talk about how the parenting is coming back. Like I was a father, mommy, boomy, baba umi. Ceremony cleans the altars. What's up? Strong neck. Bless you. Try to get a burp, homie. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. The inspiration that comes with something that they look at you, they give you all of these gestures.
Mm.
They see the spirits, they see the energies around. Our nap was awesome.
Mm.
I really enjoy napping with them.
Hey, you.
Some meditations, 444. Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you. Absolutely.
Meow.
Similar to how I got these books out. Oh yeah, Oshun, when I came in here.
How beautiful.
Oshun was on this.
Just chilling.
So, yeah.
They chose the sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like right behind you, look at that. You see this in here?
Mm.
Like, bro, it's like only outside you get a random sun into engaging with this mesh, or every time the sun shines in here from a different angle, it gives a different form of light.
Look at how it's like. It just expanded.
Uh-huh. We put attention on it. Light goes. Sunbathing. The sun is everywhere, just like the air. The sky is everywhere. Somebody say the sky. What color is the sky? Oh, of course, the sky's blue. It's invisible because this is sky in between us.
Mm-hmm. Whatever the blue is just us interpreting something, and we don't need to know what that something is. I was reading a thing about how the Sovereign Collective posted something. Our universe is a cell. We live in a globe, not on one. A plasma tube runs through the center, which forms a double torus. The double torus can be likened to an hourglass. The plasma flowing through in it is the sands of time. Our flat Earth plane is a toroid at the halfway point of the torus. It's separated by different frequencies, forming at least 12 realms or timelines of reality. The toroid is like a sponge, and it is called Hollow Earth. There are other life forms living underneath us. The plasma dome barrier is the membrane of the cell. It has wormholes or portals which are conduits to other dimensions. We have another smaller artificial confinement dome or frequency fence over us created by a race of beings from another realm. There is a hole in the sky, or ozone, at the top of the plasma tube. It has a flip ring or a choke ring to contain the plasma. At certain intervals there is an inhalation of plasma. A pulse enters the window or door of heaven and the hole gets blown open. According to the alternating charge influx, the sun and planets will either drift towards the plasma tube or away from it. When they drift towards the plasma tube, the sky turns a deep purple. The plasma tube becomes the hollow place or the Holy Spirit. The planet brightens and becomes gods. A thick fog surrounds the plasma tube and it becomes a cloud by day and fire by night. Positively charged hydrogen ions come down and bond with oxygen, making H2O. The water floods the earth and creates inland seas. Ocean volumes increase and take over the outer rim of the land masses. That's why there are megalithic structures underwater. When they drift away from the plasma tube, it creates a Fimbul winter. The apocalypse between 1811 and 1817 had a Fimbul winter. This was the time the Arctic and the Antarctic ice fields were created. Pentecost is the day of the Holy Spirit. When the burning sword in the north appears, which is the terrible bloody sword or sickle of the Grim Reaper, it seems to touch the earth from the zenith of the heavens. Flames arise from the ground and reach up like a bright opposing army. Darkness and tremor last for 3 days. Everyone stares at the same sky, watching tumbling flakes of fire in a round mass of light. They see the great gap in the firmament with a surrounding corona, and they think it's the end of the world.
With a surrounding corona. Crown.
And this is the picture that went with it. So they're basically...
Death of a star, birth of a cell.
So our universe is just multiplying.
Yeah.
And that's why we're about to, that's why all this crazy shit's happening. Because we're about to split into another cell.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And in that splitting, those that know, they can provide solutions for those that don't and those that are looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like jumping into the matrix, right? We every time we wake up, and you, like how you read that, right? Sovereign Collective. Every post that we give our vibrational escrow to, our attention, it's like all of our worlds start creating these different, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I've seen this here. How many times I've heard it, and it allows us to access these timelines. And then accessing the breath, like we have the meditation going in the background. Like they just started off as one cell.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I guess they started off as two, right? The sperm and the egg.
I'm talking about when they started to create how the cell, how the
Like,
birth of a star.
like the egg was the first cell and the sperm was the information that got released into it.
Those have a whole bunch of cells in it. The egg has a whole bunch of cells in it because it's something that it's like a bunch of particles coming together. Same thing with the sperm.
Another ocean.
Just came in.
Mm-hmm.
A live one.
Mm-hmm.
To replace the one that wasn't. Like being in position to watch the cell just reproduce. Like it made me think of the cells ask you when they die to the next cell or to reproduce, do I stay the same or do I change?
Mm-hmm.
Do I stay the same or do I change?
Do I accept and embrace the change in this moment?
And being able to influence it with the sounds and pictures and words that make your mind talk to itself if you read out loud or you read to yourself. the reading period is.
And tying it into EQ, right? It's like when a cell asks another cell if it's time to change or if it's time to stay the same. There's a, like I tie it into EQ, right? So there's a level of acceptance. The cell looks at the other cell and is like, I see you where you're at. I see what the potentials are. This is where I'm at. This is where we could go. Do you desire to go there? And they either accept or deny. Are you hungry again? I'm gonna give you a vaccine.
Yeah, a whole bunch of the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the umbilical cord is gone, so
You still got some of this. No.
it doesn't seem like it.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like it. Just what?
Change his diaper.
Fidget time.
That was great content.
I enjoy observing your fourth trimester boomy thing.